157, 156. Trying to hit that sweet spot, but very responsive. It's got the...
So if I can tell you what they told me,
yeah,
they said they took the T-Rise 161 pointy and put it into a 159 T-Rise for somebody else. For somebody likes Travis's board.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know what it's meant to do, honestly.
Meant to go fast.
Snowboard.
Aggressive all mountain.
Down the hill.
It's meant to go from up there to down here.
It's gonna be aggressive all mountain freestyle. So you can take it anywhere on the mountain. You can. It's twin or.
Twin.
Yeah, it's twin. And it's gonna be meant. It's freestyle on the mountain. You can go jump off rocks, jump off anything. You can take it in the park pipe, or you can just take it on the groomers. It's gonna kind of do it all, but it's also on the aggressive stance. So you need to understand and have the ability to power through some of the things.
Right. Because I was taking it through turns, kind of like lackadaisical, and it's like, no, you want to, like, because it was just catching and like shooting me forward. So
overall, it'll get you down from the top down to the bottom. Just got to kind of know what you're doing, and then play around with the rest of the mountain. So it's stiff, but at the same time, it has some play. So if you do the little,
it's mid flex, super soft.
Let's turn it the right way too, Stevie. Why do you always have to turn it up?
He likes things upside down. So it has a good amount of flex, but it has some pop, it has some flex. Like you could.
These graphics, look at that.
Pretty sweet graphics. Rock and roll. Yeah. So I wouldn't say you're gonna butter too much on this guy. But it's going to have amazing pop.
I buttered it.
You can.
T-Rice could butter
fine.
it. Yeah.
You should be T-Rice.
I'm a little over, like 200, 230 profile, so I just lean back. Woo! But it's not meant for,
right.
It's a powerful.
It's powerful.
Rocker twin, just like the T-Rice.
Like the Great White. It's just meant to.
Right. Camera profile we talked about earlier, the C2. Yeah. You got camber under feet with a little rocker in between, and you can fly. But edge hold is really good. You got the magnet traction on the side, so any of that rocker in the middle, it's gonna grip it like you don't want to get rid of it. Grip it and rip it.
Yeah.
So really good for that. So camera profile, overall that felt amazing on the snow. Going into the edge hold, that mag traction just transfers right into it. So you can have that edge hold on any turns, even slow turns, fast turns. It's gonna hold that edge. Icy turns, turns, whatever. Skidding turns. It's gonna do it for you, but you actually kind of have to force it into it.
That's not what it says.
It doesn't want skidding turns. I didn't read.
I mean, it's like for somebody who wants a super aggressive board.
That also can skid turns. This can do it better than camber.
Yes.
But if you're anybody else like looking for hybrid rocker forgivingness, you're not going to find it here.
Right.
Yeah.
You're looking for hybrid rocker aggressive.
Yes, that's what I said. Aggressive. All mountain freestyle.
Totally.
So for the turning experience, again, you can carve your brains out up there. It's going to be really good. You're not going to want to turn. You're not going to slash your turns, anything like that. It's going to want to carve. It's going to want to go fast. Like that. Exactly like that.
It's
just
a carve.
do
That's like a disco card.
Speed. And right into that carving, it's going to want to go fast. So this one actually had good control at slow. It didn't want to just fall over if you're going slow. So it can go slow if you're on the slow stuff, on the not low angle stuff, fine. But it's going to handle speed going medium, fast, and it's going to have that edge hold that we just talked about. It's going to handle it all really well and go fast. Uneven terrain on the Chunder, actually most things it's going to handle it well. Chunder, day after powder day kind of stuff, it's going to power right through it. On your more bumpier stuff, it might be a little harder to muscle it through the trees if they're too tight. And then if you get in the bigger bumps, it's gonna knock you around a little bit. But if you can power through it. If you're the kind of person that can rock this board, you're gonna have the muscles that you can force it through those kind of terrains and come out on top.
Basically, have to work out more.
Yeah.
Or wear lots of sunscreen.
Or more sunscreen.
Yeah.
Protection.
You're
Always.
This board demands wearing a lot of sunscreen.
Yes.
Yeah.
riding switch. It is a true twin, so it's gonna. I rode this switch going fast, both directions. I swing it both ways.
No problem.
At least for this board. And it handled speed. It handled the direction. It
call
handled
Okay
the
when you're
carving.
snowboarding.
Right. So I like this switch. I'm actually trying to do that a lot more this year, just to get better on that overall the mountain. And
Baby steps. You'll get there.
okay.
They've like taken
Just
two
trying to
minutes
be a father
together.
figure.
As far as powder, there's an epic amount of scraping of powder out there today. So we didn't get the powder experience on this board, so we can't really say. But with the, I would assume you're still gonna float on this board. It has a pretty big nose and tail, so it's not gonna be as good as a pure powder board. But you're gonna survive in a couple inches up to maybe even a foot and be perfectly fine.
If you want a powder twin, I'd rather be on the double dip.
Yeah. I'm just saying you could survive on this,
I
but
wouldn't use it as a powder board.
you're still
strictly,
you're still gonna have to lean back pretty hard on it, so it might sink a little bit.
Better than camber.
Better than camber.
Better than
Better than
camber.
C3.
Park, jibs, jumps, and pipe next on the list. So going after the T-Rice and whoever his smaller friend is that's riding the T-Raz. This is going to be again aggressive all mountain
They're
freestyle.
probably
Go
both-
big.
They're probably both bigger than all of us.
Probably.
Yeah.
So
Like, here's it for that little guy.
So this is going to do really well on those kickers. It's going to do well on the pipe. Probably it might handle jibs okay, but it's not what it's made for. It's going big, going
You have to detune
big
it.
air. Yeah, you're gonna have to detune it a lot. So, if you're big on the air time, this board could handle it really well.
Like to spread your wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Transitions of the A game right here.
Yeah, and if you're like T Rice, you'll ride this board really well.
T-Rice
Yes.
Eagle right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Overall experience, what do you think?
Overall, it's serving that purpose of being the hybrid of still. It's got the C2 profile, so it's meant to. There it is again. It's meant to, have a little bit of play, but at the same time, it's got that lock in, getting right in there. But
Overall, yeah, for me, this is probably the favorite lid board I rode today. This is my kind of board that I ride, except it doesn't have.
for him,
It's for me.
You're a pretty aggressive rider.
I'm pretty aggressive, so I like a little bit.
I play
This is
around.
not the board I'm going to take to just play around in the mountain, just with a dainty day, having fun in the mountain. But if I'm going to go aggressive, get some laps in, get some fast, aggressive, big mountain laps in, I would love this board. So overall, I think it's a great board. More advanced rider, obviously, but it's going to have that edge hold, turnability, everything that you demand out of this board.
yes.
Yeah.
Put it to the test.